guys, hello and welcome. Today I'm going to tell you about how to improve your fluency in a very brief lecture. But this is a very important lecture and you don't have to skip in the middle in order to have a better command on your English fluency. So first of all, what will have to do, you have to subscribe my channel. So the question is what the fluency is. Some people say that fluency is all about speaking a language well, but the actual definition of fluency is somewhat different. What it says that fluency is all about speaking smoothly without pauses and hesitations. What it means that we have to speak at a steady or moderate rate in order to make our fluency better. What the IELTS examiners are checking, basically they are checking our speech rate and speech continuity, and if our fluency is not up to the mark, then we will lose marks. And so I will tell you now the basic techniques or basic rules to improve your fluency. First of all, what you have to do, you have to listen more and more. As you can listen to podcast on Stitcher, it's a medium in which there are a variety of podcasts available on different accents. Basically, listening is a receptive skill, and by learning this receptive skill, you can improve your speaking, which is a productive skill. Okay, so first of all, you have to work on your listening. You can watch old movies, and while watching, you can listen that. You can listen to TED Talks. Okay, these all will help you to improve your listening. And when you will listen more, its ultimate effect will be in the shape of improvement in your overall speech. So this is the first thing. Rule number 2 is you have to practice speaking home with your family about your daily routine, which you have to talk in English, you have to walk in English. So rule number 3, when we are talking about improving our fluency, there are two sides to fluency. First side is the physical side. What the physical side means? Physical side means that we have to work on our speaking muscles. Now, there are two methods for that. First method is that what we have to do is we have to open the Q prompter. We can take the reading text from any media, such as the most authentic one is the bbc.com. You can take any article from there and you can paste it over there. Then I will start prompter. Okay, it's the text. Now what I have to do, I have to select the speed from there. Keep in mind that we have to keep the difficulty level of the text according to our level. For example, there are 6 levels in the reading, starting from A1 to C2. So if our level is A1, then we will have to select the text of A1 level and put it in the Q prompter. What we have to do, we will now run the text. You can select the speed from there and you can increase the speed as per your will. This is the speed 1. What we have to do, as the text is moving, we have to speak out the text loud while reading it. Okay, so why we are doing this activity? Basically, we are doing it to improve our speaking muscle. We are reading a text aloud as it is moving along the screen. The second time, what we will do, we will increase the speed, means we will try to beat our previous time. Okay, this way we are improving our speaking muscles. How you can improve physical side of your fluency with the help of method 2. What you have to do, when the singer is singing a song, you have to mimic him and you have to repeat what the singer is repeating in a song. If you want some aid, you can use the lyrics of the song, and for this purpose you can visit the website www.lyricstraining.com. In this website you will play a song. You will have to listen the song, and the song lyrics will be displayed in front of you. While you are listening, you will be given some blank spaces and you have to fill those blank spaces for what you have listened. So in this way, by singing a song with the singer and by mimicking him, you can develop your speaking muscles and yet you can improve your fluency. You can also copy the accent of the singer, and by listening to different songs you will have a different variety of accents. For improving the mental side, you have to learn the language in chunks. What it means? It means that we have to learn the language in phrases and sentences. For example, if someone asks you a question, what you will do at the weekends, you can have different answer of that phrase. You can say, I am going to have lunch this weekend. You can also say, I am thinking of having a bike ride this weekend. And in the third scenario, you can say, I might do some odd jobs around my house this weekend. So what we are doing here, we are remembering only two phrases. I am going to, this is the one phrase, and second phrase is have lunch with my family this weekend. I am thinking of, this is the first phrase. Second phrase is going for a car ride this weekend. Okay, so basically it's easy to remember the two sentences. The mistakes which a lot of people do is that they are trying to translate their own language. For example, if our language is Urdu, we're trying to translate it in English, and this will hurt our fluency. Why? Because we have to remember lot of stuff. We will make a sentence in Urdu, then we will make it in English, then we will speak it. It will be a complete mess. So what the easy technique is that we have to remember the phrases, English phrases and sentences in order to improve our mental fluency. Basically, we are keeping the basic sentence form as such, and we are changing part of it. Okay, I am now coming up with some examples how we will do. For example, I blah blah yesterday. If you are talking about food, you can say I cooked a meal yesterday. You can say I was a bit lazy yesterday. Okay, so by remembering these phrases, it's a lot easy because you are only remembering the two sentences in a phrase. So these are the things which you can develop with practice in your daily routine, and you can improve your fluency in a very short time. Thanks a lot. I will come up with the next video very soon.